So I help people with all sorts of problems, from stop smoking, which I do in one session. Everybody knows that when you come off these injections or you reduce them, the food noise comes back, and you can start to put the weight back on because the old habits start happening again. I love hearing people's experiences and helping them to change those things that are holding them back.
Yeah. Hi there, so I'm Victoria Beale for Elite Crowd Makers and the Business Growth Crowd Show. And I'm here with the wonderful Margaret, who has travelled all the way from Leighton Buzzard to be with us today.
Thank you.
I got your name right, didn't I?
You did get
I
my
got
name.
She looked at me as if to say, no, that's not my name, and I'm not from Leighton Buzzard. That was a funny way to start. Anyway, Margaret, please do tell us about your business and what you do and why you're here today.
Well, Victoria, I'm a hypnotherapist. I work with people. I help them overcome issues.
Amazing.
I specialise in working with trauma. I've worked with people for a long number of years with various issues, working in homelessness and addiction fields. So I have a vast background of knowledge from that. And it brought me into hypnotherapy, which I absolutely love, because I love seeing the results of helping people and seeing the difference in them from when they come in to when they leave.
Yeah.
After having had a few weeks therapy,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my passion and that's what I do. So I help people with all sorts of problems, from stop smoking, which I do in one session, to 6 sessions trauma work, to supporting people with weight loss with the virtual gastric band, which we know has had a success rate for a long time. And we also do virtual injections for those who are not eligible for lots of reasons, maybe health reasons, or there can be issues that they can't have it. So we do a version a bit like the virtual gastric band, but it's in a virtual injection.
Right, that's amazing.
Yeah. And a new programme which is just launching all across the country, where it's to support people who are on injections, who on the GLP-1 injections, because there's nobody supporting their head. We work with, not with the body, but the head, and everybody knows that when you come off these injections or you reduce them, the food noise comes back, and you can start to put the weight back on because the old habits start happening again. Well, that's where we can help.
You can help.
Hypnotherapy can help that, and we can help you to change what's in your mind, to change your mindset, get rid of those old habits, so that when you come off them, the food noise doesn't come back and you don't return to old habits and are able to maintain your weight without having to be on an injection for life.
That's amazing. Yeah, and I do know this works because, sometimes I've thought, I'll just try something on YouTube, and I've listened to it, and it's very powerful stuff. So how long have you been actually practicing for?
I first trained in 2004 in London with a lady called Valerie Austin, who I don't know if she's even still alive, but she was very well known back in the day. She wrote books and things like that. And this was before it was sort of mainstream. It was still considered very sort of, off the wall. You had to be trained privately. You couldn't do it in college. You couldn't do anything like that. So that was my original training. And I've always worked. I've worked for 20 years in homelessness and addiction, as I said. So I kind of did this kind of as a side. Somebody would ask me to do something and I would go and do it, or, so I did quite a lot of work that way. And it was always going to be what I did full time as I left the workplace.
It's a vocation.
And the time is now. So now it's what I do.
That's amazing. So it's a vocation, really, isn't it?
It is a vocation. I love hearing people's, experiences and helping them to change those things that are holding them back.
Yeah, that's an amazing story. I'm fascinated. We could talk for hours about this, but we've only got like a minute or so left. So somebody's watching you right now, listening to you, it resonates. How do they get in touch with you?
Well, that's quite easy. I'm on Instagram. It's MD Hypno Solutions. And if you can call me and leave me a WhatsApp or a text. I don't often answer the phone. I get far too many spam calls. And if I'm in the middle of a session, that kind of thing. So the phone number to reach me on is 07429 593323.
Brilliant.
And my email is nice and easy. It's mdhypnosolutions@gmail.com.
Wonderful.
Makes it nice and easy. And you can DM me, you can send me an email, or you can contact me and send me a text message. I always do a free consultation to have a chat with you, discuss what your needs might be, what your personal issues are, and make sure that, it is right for you and it's you're happy to go ahead. There's no obligation. That's always, there. So if you want to have a gist of a chat with no obligation, contact me, send me a message. We'll book you in for a chat, 20 minutes, half an hour of your time.
Okay.
And
amazing.
Go from there.
Well, it's been wonderful to meet you. Thank you for coming all the way to Milton Keynes from Leighton Buzzard.
Thank you.
We've enjoyed hosting you, and I think it was the lovely Sam, wasn't it, that got you here? Was it Sam?
It was lovely, Sam,
Oh,
from
Sam.
ASCO to networking.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been with Sam for a long time.
Yeah.
She's a fabulous mentor. She's really does well, and she really cares.
She does, I know.
She cares about helping
Amazing.
people with their business. So yeah.
So big shout out to Sam. Thank you, Sam. Wish you were here. But she's travelling back from Ibiza, I believe.
Believe so.
So she might need a bit of hypnotherapy when she gets back. Anyway, lovely to meet you, Margaret. Thanks
Lovely
for coming.
to meet you too.
Thank you. We'll be in touch very, very soon again, I'm sure. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.